Hey, what's up, Improvement Warrior? Jason Yun, Peyton Yun, Lucy, back with you, getting our morning sun. So I saw it for about 30 seconds before it went under that stupid ass cloud. But today I wanted to talk to you about seasonal affective disorder. Acronym is appropriate because it's sad, so it sends people into depression, anxiety, and all kinds of bad stuff. So right now it is November 16th, and the light is going to be going down. So sunrise will happen a little bit later every day, and sunset will happen a little earlier every day until the winter solstice of December 21st occurs. So it's going to get dark, and we're not going to have as much light throughout the day. And the one thing most people do, especially in the northern latitude when it gets cold, is they stay indoors, like I mention all the time, like an indoor zoo animal, like a vampire, like Dracula. But the thing is, you need to get outside, because connecting with nature is one of the ways that we get our energy. I mentioned before electrons. So life is fundamentally about three things: electrons, protons, and photons. And one way we get electrons is through grounding. Right, boy? Okay, 2/3 of our electrons come from the earth, so either grounding or from the sun, and only 1/3 come from the food that we eat. Okay. However, we can lose electrons if we're not connected to the earth. So if we are not grounding, if we're not outside in the sun, cold helps us retain electrons as well.
5 minutes completed. Burnt calories, 30 calories.
Okay. And certain foods will cause us to lose electrons, or it will cause us to gain more protons. Okay, so if you have any disease, obesity, arthritis, Alzheimer's, headaches all the time, any disease, diabetes, just throw a disease out there and it's the case. So any disease, you have too many protons and you have too little electrons. So that's going to stem a case of inflammation, and inflammation is the cause of all diseases, or it starts the process of all diseases. So it's important to connect, and it's important not to eat the wrong foods. So it is November, and where I live, the only thing that's in season is apple, cauliflower, and squashes. And I would not be caught dead eating an apple, because the light cycles are down. So whenever light cycles go down, carbohydrates need to go down severely. That's why we're stopping my Keto 47-day Keto challenge. We're not running it ever again in May, because if you're doing keto, strict keto year-round, you're doing it wrong. And that's what a lot of you won't hear that from a lot of keto experts. Remember, I've dropped the title of nutrition expert, dropped the title of fitness expert. I am becoming a light guru, which is basically how our bodies run. And the thing about seasonal affective disorder is we are controlled by the light when the light is strong. But when the light switches, and we don't have a lot, so we have the daylight savings time, it switches to the cold. So I talk about the eye clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus. So it kind of leptin turns it off. So basically our circadian biology is not governed as much through the light. It turns to temperature, and it turns to cold. And this program is built into every single mammal. So it's still important to get outside. Okay, you don't need to start like I do with shorts and nothing on. Just get outside. I don't care if you're dressed like you're Eskimo. Okay? Just get outside. See the clouds. Sky gazing, sun gazing. When it is out, go for a walk. All that stuff. If you are somebody who is constantly cold, or when you go outside, you're freezing, okay, even if you're bundled up, that's an indication your mitochondria sucks. And if your mitochondria sucks, you can bet your ass you're going to be prepared for some disease, or you might even have it right now. But that disease will progress and other things will occur. And you might get multiple diseases. So, oh, sun's coming up, little boy. You're on the wrong side. Hold on. There it is. It's peeking through the clouds there. Okay. We'll probably get like 30 seconds worth. Okay. But, yeah, still connecting with nature, going for walks, getting outside. Cold thermogenesis, doing that as well will help you fight the seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, so all these stuff still connected with the earth, getting the electrons, because remember, all your food gets turned into electrons. So your food gurus, they may talk about fat turns into fatty acids, protein turns into amino acids, carbohydrates turns into glucose. Okay, but if that's where they stop, then find a new food guru. Okay, or better yet, find a light guru. Okay, because that's where I was a year ago. So I used to think it was all about food. Not the case. Not the case. So if you want to fight off the seasonal affective disorder, you need to get outside, and it affects more north you live, the harsher the winter is going to be. But you still need to get outside. You still need to connect with nature. And then, I mean, people want studies and all kinds of stuff based on cold and nature and what I'm talking about. You cannot do a randomized
10 minutes completed. Burnt calories 61 calories.
You cannot do a randomized control trial on nature. It's simply impossible. Okay? Nature does certain things. Everything that has been created by man, nature and our biology has already done. So I learned some things about the phone and whatnot. There's electrons in your phone as well, if you did not know that. It's based on semiconductors. And right now, like your iPhone, your Android, it is based on a silicone wafer. Okay? But they're spending billions and billions of dollars trying to get graphene to become the new silicone. And graphene is carbon-based, which all humans, all animals are carbon-based as well. Okay? So everything that is created by man wasn't really created by man. Nature did it first. Our biology did it first. Think about that. So, that's it. That's all I want to talk about. We're going to finish our morning sun, or morning clouds. But remember, clouds, spread it all around. Spread the light all around. The light is out there. Go get it. Have a great day. Stay strong. Stay positive. Be the improvement warrior. Say bye-bye, boy. Say bye-bye, Lucy.